Hey everybody, I just wanted to take you on a virtual tour of Old Town Puerto Vallarta and check out a few things. We're going to look at sections of the Malecon, Cuale Island, and some of the areas off the beach in Old Town Puerto Vallarta. This is the south end of the Malecon here where the pier with the big sails are, and this is the romantic zone. Down here you'll find lots of funky restaurants and cafes. It's definitely worth checking out. It's only about 3, 4 blocks long, this section, and and at one point, when you get to, I think it's the Blue Parrot Cafe or whatever it is, you actually have to detour off of the beach, and you head off, and you're actually going to be right at the Lazaro Cardenas Plaza. I'm really butchering that pronunciation. Apologies to my Mexican friends, but check out this plaza. It's really cool. They've taken these cement benches and they're covering them in tile art. It's very cool. You definitely want to see this. It's really worth checking out. This is one of many public art installations you'll find in this area of Puerto Vallarta. Um, on the other, I'm not going to cover it in this video, but on the northern half of the Malecon, there's just a whole series of amazing statues. I did a video on it, check that out. But so the Malecon widens out here, and if you can look into the center of the picture, you'll see these human statues. You'll find a few of these along the Malecon. These guys are really interesting. This is a section of the Malecon in front of Centro, north of Cuale River. And this was actually built in the 30s. They started in 36. And this was built as a breakwater to protect Old Puerto Vallarta. It's really wide here, and again, here's another human statue. Very cool. But let's backtrack back to Cuale River, and there's a bridge here off the Malecon that'll take you on to Cuale Island, which is an interesting place. There's a museum, as well as a public market, public vendors selling crafts and things like that. And it's just a very pretty spot. We found the vendors to be really friendly. They weren't too pushy or anything. And it's just a really pretty island. And it's worth taking a walk over to check it out. At the other end of the island, you'll find a cultural center, and you'll also find a statue of John Huston here, who really put Puerto Vallarta on the map when he filmed Night of the Iguana here in 1962, starring Richard Burton. You'll also find stairs up to Gringo Gulch here, where you can find the villa that Richard Burton bought for Elizabeth Taylor in the 60s. This is a shot of the Cuale River with heavy machinery in it. They're working to repair it from damage that was done by a hurricane in 2021 that actually took out one of the bridges across the Cuale River. And this is a little enclave I found interesting. It's on the river, and it's on a private road, but I thought the architecture and the artwork was really kind of interesting here. And this is a bridge at the east end of Puerto Vallarta, about 10 blocks from the beach, and I just wanted to show you the bridge. It's actually on the Lazaro Cardenza Street, and this is a shot of a street where the tunnel, funneling all the highway traffic, comes into Old Town, and it gets quite busy in this section for traffic. It's busy everywhere for traffic. I really wouldn't want to drive in Puerto Vallarta anymore. It's just kind of crazy. It's kind of sketchy. So this is the market area that sort of became our favorite. It's about 8 blocks from the beach on the Zero Cardenas, and it was just a great area. This was a big market, lots of incredibly fresh vegetables and fruit, and we just really enjoyed going up there. And what we did, we ate at home. We had a condo. We ate at home every second night, and we made our own breakfast and things like that, and we really saved a lot of money. But we also really enjoyed going out and shopping in the markets. And this is a little public market, another in the same area, and this is where we found a great seafood store. The meat markets are not what we're used to. They're open air. There's no refrigeration. So if you find that you really don't want to buy your meat at these markets, You can just jump in a cab and head up to a Costco or a Walmart in the northern section of town. It won't cost you much money for cab fare. The other thing we liked up in this area were the street food. There's lots of good street food. And we found it to be just very friendly. We always felt safe. And the vendors weren't aggressive. It felt really good. We really enjoyed our time there. And back down to the Lazaro Condenzas Plaza, down close to the beach, on Saturdays, this turns into a fantastic market. You'll find all kinds of food here, Thai food, British food, and of course you'll find some Mexican food. Great music, there was a great band playing, and all kinds of crafts. So if you're in Old Town, check out this market on a Saturday, you'll enjoy it. Cheers everybody, thanks for watching.